Now. What?
Hey.
This is crazy. You're live. You're
What?
live on the
Hey.
internet.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Some
Oh my
crazy
days.
shit going down,
It's
man.
like the future or something.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chronicles of the Grey. You'll hear a
La,
small amount of echo in a second. Now. What?
Yay.
That's all I wanted to hear, was to just see if I could hear myself, because everything's been destroyed by a heinous amount of viruses that I've been installing for lols this week. Just went on to like a torrenting site and just typed in worst viruses and just downloaded them and installed them.
That's good.
What have you guys been up to this week?
Final Fantasy 14.
We know that at least 3 of us have only been playing Final Fantasy 14. Stuart's probably been doing like real worthwhile work type things, likely.
I put some words in a document. It was great.
There's
Then I
no
went to
telling
Newcastle.
what
That
Matt's been
document
up
is
to.
the document to save everything, like
Yeah.
the economy, human life,
How to
the
stop all
dwindling
evil.
amount of happiness that occurs every day. Stuart saved it all with those words.
That is Stuart's role. Know your role.
And it's the most important one of all.
His is the most important. What about you, Matt? What you been doing? Anything of pure
Why
enjoyment?
did you have bubbles?
Oh god.
That is it.
Amazing. I wanna
That's
play.
all I've been doing, is blowing bubbles. Attempting to play Final Fantasy 14,
Attempting to.
inevitably not, considering how low my guy is in comparison.
What
What
level is
level are
he?
you?
19.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I have a 19 thing and then a level 10 conjurer.
So, people who have been interested in watching Final Fantasy 14 this week, at the end of this stream, we're finally making the guild, which was basically the whole reason we downloaded and bought the game, and everybody got on it except for Stuart.
Hey, I'm level 6, I have you know. I've had to click on like 48 ladybirds.
Stuart, you just get to level 50 solely by clicking on ladybirds.
From what I've told of the game so far, that's literally all there is to it. Click on the
Ladybirds.
click on the other ladybird. This ladybird has not been clicked on. Rectify this situation. Well done.
I thought that for a
20.
bit as well, and then it hit like level 10 or like 15 or so, and then the whole game just went, and boom, everything better than real life. And I was like, okay, well, forget real life.
I
We're
look forward to
done.
that bit.
So yeah, anyway, at about 10ish, 10 p.m.ish, around then, Chronicles of the Grey will end, but the stream will not. The stream will live on in infamy. We'll boot up Final Fantasy 14, and then a bunch of us, plus a few of the other regulars that appear on this channel, will be making a guild. And I'm going to go and fight Ifrit. Don't know what you want to do, Matt, but I've got to do that.
I'm so...
What?
Don't you fucking dare.
I'm going to go and fight Ifrit.
Go fight
and then probably,
Ifrit. Live
then
out
probably
my
spend
dreams.
the rest of the evening till about 6 a.m. tomorrow playing Triple Triad in the Gold Saucer.
Yeah. Oh, man. I have a great deck. We should play against each other.
I
don't have a
will
great deck.
take
I
you
have
up on that.
I
I
have a beginner
also...
deck that I like.
I went and got loads of cards, right? And because I won a scratch card. I won 10,000 gold saucer monies on a scratch card.
Oh.
And I went and spent it all on like 5 cards. One of them, which was worth £2,000, which I spent £2,000 on this card, right? I spent 4 grand on 2 cards, and they were the same card. So this one's irrelevant. You can't do anything with it. You can't give it to someone. You can't do anything. The only thing you can do is sell it back for 10. It cost me £2,000, and the only thing you can do is sell it back to them for 10 MGP.
Wow.
Worst thing that ever happened to me. And then you go to play someone, and it goes, "You got too many rare cards in this. You can't use them." So I was like, "Oh, so what the fuck was the point?" So I can't even use my amazing deck against other people. So I will play you with the basic deck, Matt. I take you up on that. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it's on with the other game.
On with it. We can discuss Final Fantasy 14 at 10 o'clock. So if you're here for Final Fantasy 14, come back at 10ish, or just enjoy this show that if you haven't seen any of so far, won't make any sense to you, because we're going in with what is essentially the most hardcore backstory we've had so far.
Yeah.
At the end of last week, Twitch decided to like seppuku itself wipe itself the fuck out, and crashed halfway through Telemach's incredulous backstory. So I'll get Matt to do a previously, and then we'll just jump straight in, and we'll just, I guess you and Tom can just pick up from the beginning of Telemach's backstory, just for anyone who missed it or whatever, and then which essentially sets us off on the most insane mission that we've been on so far. Bum bum bum. So what happened last week, Matt?
The gang finally arrived in the capital.
Aha! See?
Matt, have you been watching Legend of Korra?
I've been watching Legend of Korra.
Yeah. That's the start. Every episode is the it's the greatest. It's great.
Amal went to the secret place. The gang followed him to this secret place. The secret place turned out to be the parentage home of his old ex-boyfriend that was killed by the evil man Boric. Correct? Yes.
Yep.
Afterwards, the gang decided to go and deal with other matters that their personal life hold. Telemach went to his elf buddy to let them in. Bless you. And then they all got passes to walk all freely around the city. Amal's was class 3 dangerous, as was Chad's. However, Lady Loxy was class 1 and not dangerous at all, which was a crazy surprise for everyone. And Telemax was class ? Because spooky things happened and made it seem like he was only class 1. Ooh. We join now at Telemac and his elf buddy, whose name I forgot the name of, talking
Tahim.
Talking together about the fate of Telemach's old homeland. If you would like to take it from there, or make me explain more, that's fine.
I'm trying to remember how far we'd got. We'd actually worked out the plan, hadn't we?
Because we had the plan, and then you guys had gone back to an inn.
He spoke to
It's the pirate episode.
Yeah, he spoke. So he spoke to freaking Al Sahim about some crazy shit, and we were all in the background like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then we went to the hotel across the road, the hotel motel, and that's when Telemach. We were like, "Telemach, oh my god, Telemach, dish it all." And Telemach was like, "Okay, I'm gonna tell you girls everything." And then we would just like read out the whole thing you've got written down, and about halfway through that, or it's about like 2/3 of the way through or so, the Twitch just destroyed itself. So I guess just for the sake of it, I know it's long, but just do the whole thing. Explain the whole thing, apart from the bit that you've decided to omit for dramatic purposes.
So I shall read it from the word of God here, shall I?
It's the only way to do it. It's the only way around this.
Gotcha. If only we had backing music.
I can do backing music for everyone except you. I can literally do backing music for everyone except for the 4 of you on Skype. Because the whole time, when you watch these back, they've got like fight music playing, and like
Really?
there's like
No way.
when we're in
idea.
when we're in the city and stuff, there's like carts being pulled through and stuff. I'm
That
constantly
is so rad.
yeah,
That
we've
is
got
so
we've got
cool.
beds of like music and stuff going on. It's just that I can't do it for you lot.
That's amazing. I had no idea. That's added a new dimension. Dimension
We can
of
make our own
sound.
backing music for it if you want.
That was it. Oh, it's so crazy. Right, shall I read this out then?
The story of Telemach.
The story of Telemach, as read
told.
by...
Telemach.
Yes, kind of. I'm not in any way covering for the fact that the document hasn't loaded yet. I'd like to point that out. Oh, here it is.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. The main thing is we got away with it.
Can
So
Matt
here we
keep
go.
going with those bubbles for the whole show? This is the other question.
Okay,
to fill
some
the
people may
void.
think, well, that's not going to last the whole show, but these will.
He's come prepared
Oh, boy.
to bubble us out.
Of course.
Right. Telemac was brought up and trained as an archer to protect the wood elf rainforests from those who had cut down the sacred woods. On his 50th birthday, he underwent the ritual of the elders to see if he had any magical abilities. But as well as magic, something far rarer was found. He is of the very rarest of the wood elf archetypes, one that is only born every 250 years. Telemac is a rapper. Blessed with the extraordinary ability to freestyle rap directly from a cosmic subconscious, Telemac's raps predict future events with 90% accuracy. Although they only came to him every few months, each was treated with great reverence by the other elves. When orc forces massed against the borders of the Great Tree City, the generals decided retreat was the best option as the odds were overwhelming. But when Telemac's eyes rolled back in his head, I can't do that, so imagine, and he uttered, "I'm rapping Telemac, and I'm here to say, the fall of the elves will be another day."
Yeah.
This gave the elves confidence to stay and defend the city, a wise move, as the orcs came down with a highly contagious form of dysentery, which left them unable to fight well. After the one-sided battle, a great feast was held with Telemac sitting at the right hand of the elf king Josadla. His mother was so proud. But before dessert was served, another rap was uttered, I think. "I'm rapping Telemac, and I'm here to say the Wood Elf Prince made a poison souffle." The dessert was tested, and indeed, the king's favourite souffle was tainted with a deadly toxin. A conspiracy was soon found. The king's son Dre had indeed plotted murder, and he was locked in a subterranean dungeon. Telemac was again hailed as a hero and appointed advisor to the king. But it was not to be. The king's daughter Latifa had also been plotting alongside her brother, and Telemac was brutally concussed and spirited out of the city. When he awoke, he discovered that he had been given to the infamous death cult of Jarm, religious fanatics who kept him locked up to use his powers of prophecy for their own dark ends. Dre and Latifa had traded him in exchange for the cult's help in the overthrow of their father. What none of them realized were that Telemac's rapping power only works when high in the trees of the Wood Elf homelands. Locked up for over a year as Latifa bided her time, he made false raps in order to manipulate the cult and delay the death of the king. But when a guard carelessly got too close to his cell, Telemac broke his neck, took his keys, and escapes.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum. He now hides behind a fake beard for protection as he makes his way to the capital. He knows that the cult leader Khan Ye will have taken his escape personally and will have sent his dreaded elite trackers, the Rough Riders, after him. Vicious fighters and skilled necromancers, the riders employ magically altered giant snooping hounds to sniff out their quarry, but also the vile abominations known only as the Lean Shades. If he makes it to the capital, which he already has, Telemac seeks audience with his cousin Tahim, the Wood Elf ambassador, which has already happened. He hopes that Tahim's help, they can warn the king before this has happened. We got a plan, and we're going to go off some pirates. The end.
Da-
Amazing. Fantastic.
Thank you. I'm here all week. Try the fish.
Okay, so Telemac pretty much was explaining that to all of us when the thing cut out, so I guess it's time to hand over to the Dungeon Master. Thunder and lightning and fire and other scary things, horses and needles.
Right then, so you're in the tavern called the Sticky Lizard. And he's just told you that. That's what happened. He's just explained all that to you.
Okay.
That's where you left it off.
Oh shit.
What do you want us to do, Telemac? Come with you? Should we go? You have
We
a
will
plan?
go. We're gonna help you do this, but how do you?
That would be
Suppose.
amazing, but should we not see, before we leave and we're in the right vicinity with the right paperwork, we should see your Dragonborn guys, surely.
I agree. Yes, but if anything goes down, then we're with you the entire way, aren't we, Amol?
Yes. My lover.
Thank
Right,
you.
okay. Not stupid little white boy from London. Big old, massive, fucking orc, half orc,
From Eastland.
dual wielding, green skin, homosexual from Osseous. I will lend you my sword, but I will not go with you. To give you the sword. I think I'm up for fighting my way into a jungle kingdom. It was a jungle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I know how governments can be corrupt, and I will join you to the ends of the earth, sir.
I say we go. Chad had business.
Yeah.
We deal with Chad's business. Then we hop on a boat. Was that the plan? Did you say before?
Steal a boat on it.
Steal a boat.
Steel?
Was it not steel?
Why
or
do
was
we
it
steal
hot?
a boat? So that they don't know we're coming and there are no logs.
Oh.
Is that the
I
plan?
don't know. Can't we just not trust your cousin?
No, he said we can't trust him.
Yeah. I'm a bit.
So since
This is
he
our-
was
might
like,
be all right,
"Oh,"
might
this
not
is-
be.
This is now our mission.
when he was like, "Oh, hey, you guys should take this boat and do it. Should
Yeah,
we just
and
do
then-
something completely different?"
And then
I think it
Telemac
is the
said no.
only path. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I never trust an elf who went to live in a city.
He's basically bigoted towards his own kind.
That's correct. The rapping racist Telemac.
Didn't you leave? Oh, you didn't leave. You got kidnapped. Okay.
He's on his way
Live in a
back.
city. That's fine.
He's Aragorn,
Mm-hmm.
basically. He's Aragorn mixed with.
I'm
So
trying to think
I-
Aragon's early story. I just remember him being in a pub, and that was it, really.
Strider.
That was all of Lord of the Rings.
Some
Some
Aragon.
some children put a ring in some lava. Aragorn sat in a pub and became
Yep.
king.
That was it.
There was a wizard with
three
some
films.
pet birds or something. Yeah.
Well, no, there was a guy that said, "Oh, everyone get out of the dungeon," and then killed the boss and took all the loot for himself.
Correct.
And
he
all the
got super high
experience.
level.
And then he just
Advanced to the white mage job.
Do you know, I want some experience in this because I'm quite close to leveling up and I haven't leveled up Immortal for ages. And I want him to be able to do something different. And I don't even know if I can next time. I haven't opened up that PDF to have a look for so long. Because it's
Oh, yeah, I
6,000
forgot that existed.
6,500 for us to level up and I'm finally nearing it.
Why? What do you
You're
want?
you're by you're gonna be level 5, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Nothing happens.
I need like 1,290 experience to level up.
I mean, I need 1,000, but that's so much closer
Okay.
than it's looked for so long.
Why am I only on 4,000 if you lot are so much higher?
We
Did-
got
Did you add the experience for the bandits that we came across?
It's difficult to say now because we've all got different amounts for different stuff. And also me and Ashen's got extra for doing the extra 2 fights against the blokes.
Yeah. Me and
Because we won them.
Ashens did the thing with against all the orcs, which bumped us up experience-wise a bunch. However, Brad and Ashens also did the Blah fight,
Yeah. So
so you would be a bit lower.
because you're a little bit of a pacifist, so you haven't been starting fights. So
You should be closer to Chad, but also Chad and Telemac got more. What are you on, Chad? What's Chad got? Experience? Current.
5,210.
And what's Emma got?
4,105.
No, you've missed out. You must not have added the amount that we did
I
last
feel
week.
like I added something though last week.
Yeah, well, because we had the Telemac and Chad had the fight with all the orcs.
Oh,
which
yeah,
we
you-
did.
Was far
I know
more
we got
experience.
we got significantly less, but
I mean, I
still.
don't care, but
I haven't had an extra. That's like an extra 1,200 or something that I've got over Loxy just for the extra fight with
Oh,
the
yeah,
men.
that's a good point.
You've missed out on some somewhere, Emma.
What are you on again, Brad?
5,480.
Yeah, mine's 5345, so that would make sense to me.
I feel like why doesn't Emma just take 500 XP and add it on, and then because that's
you can't
probably.
just do that.
But no, but I think that's probably still less than you would have. So it is actually still less, but it as a punishment for not
I feel
paying
like I've
attention.
missed out though. Didn't I miss out on that time when? Oh no, because we were even for a long time. I was gonna say I
Yeah.
missed out when I went and looked at the anthill or whatever it was when the internet flipped out at like
Yeah, 'cause
Christmas.
I don't think
You,
it's this much though. That's a lot. That seems like a
Yeah.
lot to have missed out on.
Yeah.
Tom?
I might have it in my notes somewhere. We'll check afterwards.
Tom,
It's fine. I might
final
find
word.
final word. What is
You a
the
stupid
what's
bitch.
what's the lowest experience aside from Emma?
Me
With,
with 5,210.
right, you get bumped up to 4,900.
There you go.
Yay! Christmas.
Just do
gift.
that, and then let's move on.
Thanks, Tom.
I think we should go and do Chad's thing in the morning.
Agreed.
Then jump on a boat. But first things first, I look at Loxy, and I'm like, WTF, bitch.
And then Chad turns around from Telemac and goes, "Yeah!"
What's all
What's
this
about-
about being called, what, Loxenthorn Demon Love, or whatever your name was?
One
Yeah.
minute. Let me
H.P.
just...
Lovecraft over here.
I'm being... Imol's actually being very clever. He's going to get her to say the real name again, just to confirm.
Let me get my page up.
I wouldn't normally have actually said it, but I was just filling the time that Emma wasn't
Did you
looking.
mean Naloxy Demon Heart?
Success! And then I turned to Chad and say I was being very clever. I knew
was like,
she'd
I know you were,
confirm it.
and then I like touch his face
Yeah.
lovingly. Not
Telemac's been teaching me how to act around other people. He
It's
calls
working.
it psychology. Calls it basic
You do it very
social
well.
skills and sociology.
You
What-
do
What do you want to know?
Why did she treat you? Why did she say "my lady" and bow before you and like kiss your fingers and stuff?
For I am a noble.
Do you actually say that?
Probably, she's a bit weird, isn't she?
So this whole time we've been travelling with a noble and a prince of the jungle forest or whatever.
I was just a rapper.
That's still
You're a celebrity.
you're still a high level jungle elf that has cousins in politics and stuff all around. You were hanging out with the king of the jungle.
True.
Hey,
Only because my raps
the
were so
Yeah.
face meltingly good.
The jungle VIP. That's what you were, jungle VIP.
I reached the top and had to stop, and I'll tell you what, it's been bothering me.
Tom, would they know who the Demon Heart family is or not?
No.
No?
What? Where are
Very
you from
few.
then? What's going on? Why are you a noble? Why are you hanging out with us?
Because I was banished from my own
Actually,
lands.
Maybe
But
maybe
why?
Telemac would have heard of them, but you wouldn't know who they were.
Ooh.
I need to read this page. Because I don't know who I am.
What I need to do is stop playing Final Fantasy long enough to send you backstories for your own kingdoms.
Yeah. I can really use that right now.
I'm gonna while you do this, I'm gonna be typing about your backstory on Facebook, so get on that.
Okay. So I used to live in the underground city of Squama. Tom?
Yes.
And I was part of the Demon Heart family. And it says in my backstory, evil motherfuckers, yo. So, there you go. My father was Lord Lyradel Demon Heart. And I was supposed to take his place as the Beacon, the Emperor of Squama. But I didn't want to. Maybe. Tom. Why
Okay,
do I
so-
have no
right.
information?
Okay, so the backstory of Emma's character is thus. She
He was getting choked up there because it's such a heartfelt story.
It's very emotional.
the beacon
Oh, you
is
sent
the
me a Google
tiefling.
Doc.
is the emperor.
Of all tieflings, or just the tieflings in her little...
Well, that's all the tieflings.
Oh, okay.
Because for years they've all lived in Squama, which was an old gnomish city. But when like the grey became the grey, it like got broke off, and then all the plant life died. And gnomes, being very in tune with nature, all abandoned it. and the Tieflings moved in and are now using it as their home. They haven't had dealings with other races for many years. Like, you see Tieflings around, but they're not involved with anyone's politics or any wars or anything like that. And Loxie is the daughter of the Beacon, and she was to become the next Beacon. And this is where my memory fails me.
I'm trying to find the Google Drive you sent me, but I don't know where it is.
I've got it on here, so I'll be able to find it with swiftness.
Dot, dot, dot.
Here we go. Yeah, basically, because she is meant to be a leader, she's sent to this far-off outpost to learn to be like a military leader, and sent basically in the army to learn discipline and leadership and all that business. But then her captain dude is like, he basically treats her. He's a dick to her on purpose, because he thinks that if she doesn't know what it's like to be the lowest of the low, then she won't be good as an empress. So she basically gets pissed off with him, and then is like, "Nah, fuck this, I'm going home," and then goes home. And then her father's like, "Bitch, no." And then he does a Zuko, and it's like, "You have dishonored me and all my family." And it's like, you will have to regain your honor on the battlefield. And I ripped off the Zuko story exactly, where she goes out thinking she's going to fight the dude, but then it's her father there. And basically she can't fight him, and then he's the one that breaks off her horn. He shoots a few magic spells at her, and then she's all on the floor, and then he like turns his hand into like red hot fire, and then grabs her horn and just snaps it off, and then tells her that she's banished from the kingdom until she can prove that she can think about more than herself.
Oh,
I'm
God.
the Avatar.
Dad say.
Avatar meets Kimari.
Yeah.
And then basically she's sent to Osseous because there's a little tiefling kind of neighborhood thing there where a few of them live. But then she was like, "Nah, ain't doing this no more. Gonna gain some fame and be so famous that you can't not take me back."
She's out to be famous.
That's solid.
Well, that's what I've got from the character. Who knows what her real intentions are?
Okay.
Fun.
So you used to be some sort of princess,
Some spoiled little dick.
and now you just hang out with us on the road. Are you going back? Ever?
I haven't decided yet. I
don't
either
think you should, Chad says, looking lovingly at Loxie.
Hold on now. Hold on, because if she goes back and she's opened, like she's welcomed with open arms, we could all hang out in Tiefling Central in a night.
I
We
was
could get a nice
thinking
little
more-
house.
to kill him.
Okay.
Alright,
He doesn't
I'm
sound
done.
very nice.
Yeah, I mean, I also don't want to assassinate the Tiefling Emperor, so I'm out.
Yeah, he doesn't sound very nice, but
Like Stuart going back with a glowing golden sword and riding in and saving his people from tyranny. I'm up for helping him out. You just want to assassinate the
Yeah,
Emperor.
Take my rightful place as Beacon.
Does that work? Can we assassinate him and you just... Because if that's the case, I'll go and be Tiefling King.
No.
Oh my
no,
God.
I want to do it. I want the tieflings to be rung by a fish.
I mean, you can try it if that's gonna help motivate you to come with me.
Listen, Lux, I'll follow you. I don't care what your intentions are. You're with us, mate. I'll follow you no matter what the price is. But I'm just not agreeing with it at the same time.
I mean, yeah, I'm kidding. I'm happy to go and kill people with you. It's fine.
Thanks,
I'll also
pals.
follow Chad. So
But I haven't decided yet. I'm going to wander around some more and see how I feel.
well, we have a pressing task that you haven't said you're even going to join us on yet in helping Telemac.
I thought that just went without saying. I'm just going to hang out,
Just to tag along.
follow you guys.
Okay.
Also,
How
I've told
about-
you that I'm going to help kill the guy that killed your ex. So
Yeah, I'll kill my dad with
I'm
your
just
help,
going to follow.
and then we'll kill your dad.
We all have daddy issues.
Happy Father's Day for yesterday, everyone. How about we get a little sleepy sleeps? Because I'm feeling tired. I've had a long day. I'm sorry, guys.
That's okay. I agree with you. I think we have a big journey ahead of us, and I feel like this is the last decent night's sleep we're going to have in quite a while. So we should enjoy it while it lasts.
Well, I mean, you're not going to get much sleep, but I really
Bam, bam, bam. Chad starts just uncoupling his robot suit.
yeah, right there in the middle.
Let's
70s
get down to this
porno
weird,
music
fishy orc
begins.
sex that we're going to have.
I guess, yeah, let's go should we get rooms? Anyone have anything else to bring to the table?
No.
I should have a squint around just in case there's anyone dodgy in the pub.
That's a good
Well,
idea.
now people
Oh
know
yeah, we're
that
meant to be on like all
should
fucking high
all get the
alert.
same rules, Just kind of.
Yeah.
We're too excited by crazinesses.
Well, none of us wanted to be in the city for that long, right? That was the whole plan, was to be in and out.
This is entirely true.
Roll that perception.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That means remembering what bloody button it was. Hang on. Balls.
The first roll is always the scariest one because you can never remember what you're doing.
Yep.
It's there like, and what is this? Are we rolling dice? What for? What possibly?
I forgot
possible
this was
reason?
the game we rolled
Dice, you
dice
say?
in. I didn't even have
Die?
this video.
Oh man.
Oh, that could be one of either ways. Obviously.
+4 is fucking epic now though. What is perception based on?
Wisdom.
Oh mate.
Are we all
It's 'cause-
rolling?
It's
No,
because
no,
you
no.
get perception to the future.
I think the rest of us are constantly relying on passive perception to stop us from being attacked by random people.
Oh, Brad, did you want to know what you actually did at level 5? Because I can tell if you want.
Do I get extra shit? Do I get anything else?
Yeah, you do. You get something on every level. Well,
Is it
technically, you don't get anything new. You
Oh,
just get
bro.
more-
Mm.
more stats,
No,
champion stuff?
no.
No. Just more.
We'll just leave it. We'll leave it for now.
Yeah, I'll surprise myself when the time comes.
Yeah. Okay. So you all sleep. It's a beautiful night.
Wait,
Well-
did the perception do nothing?
Well, you can't see anything. To you, it just looks like there's a room full of people. You don't know if they're dodgy or not.
Okay, we sleep.
It's a beautiful night. Ooh, clear skies. Isn't that nice?
I'll play the role of Telemac. Sorry, please continue. I just found this bow, and it's hilarious. Sorry, Tom, please.
That is exactly what I have.
Yeah, and then the morning comes. You all wake up. It's about 7. You all got to bed early. You wake up about 7. Wake each other up like, hey, ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Bit of brekkie.
Yeah, breakfast, please, for once.
Yeah.
Fucking useless crew of people that never eat. We're all fucking. We never eat, do we? We're never on the road like, oh, well, I'll eat one of my rations. We're just starving ourselves all the time and getting lucky that we find an inn and we're like, well, we'll eat some food. I would like an extra enormous breakfast, please, Tom. Wench.
Okay, you can have. Would you rather? Let me see if I can find it again.
I want to pay
Would you
maximum.
rather maximum? Right. So
Maximum
this-
that is on offer in this place, 'cause there's no way they're going to do the
Yeah,
like
that's-
Prince's dinner or whatever it is the option, the top option.
that is. Let me see if I can find it here.
Because I've got this money, I've never had money before. I've never even had as much as 26 gold pieces, which is what I currently have. Just saying, ladies.
For just the meal, right?
Yeah, just the meal.
That's 8 silver pieces.
Oh fuck. Alright, well I don't want that big of a meal. What is
Five.
that? What is that one?
That's wealthy.
What's the one below it? 4.
Comfortable. 5.
I love that one.
Okay.
21. I just reduced. I had the biggest, best breakfast ever
So
because
proper English.
I am
Like 4
convinced
bacon.
I'm gonna die today.
7 sausage, 9 eggs. It's like a hash brown that is the plate.
I'm
Can I
feeling
just
good.
have,
The truth is that I'm
a
feeling
bunch
good.
of lettuce
Bunch of lettuce.
or kelp or whatever from the dock.
Yeah,
I'll like walk up to the dock and like take some kelp and then cry at the dead fish that they're pulling in.
right, you've played 7 copper pieces.
Okay.
Emma, what would you like the quality of your breakfast to be?
We're getting into some fucking MLG Pro
Average?
advanced shit now.
Are
You
there
know,
any
week
breakfast
12.
soups?
Yes. You pay 1 silver piece for the soup of the day, which goes from dawn till dusk.
Soup.
Soup shots.
What?
Soup
Soup.
shots.
What is in the soup?
It's a mystery soup.
Ooh. Have
Can I
someone,
tell by taste what's in the soup? Can we find out,
perception.
please?
can you have
Roll
someone test
perception.
it? Because I don't feel like the words mystery soup is very.
I want to dip my
good.
finger in it first.
Oh, you can tell that it's
Oh, was it
rabbit.
8 silver or 8 gold?
8
8
silver.
silver.
Ruining
Mine-
my soup
my
reveal.
5 silver or 5 gold.
Fucker.
5 silver.
Oh, okay. That changes everything.
It's actually rabbit and leek.
Oh.
Great.
I want to say that Immoral is sitting there grumbling at her with her little soup, little rich girl soup. Oh, just have a soup. I had a soup because I was born with money. I'm saying it, but it's like half.
As he's like eating like the 17 like black puddings.
But I'm in a good mood for the first time since this entire journey began because I've lifted the weight off my shoulders, remember? So I feel okay. I'm like, I've actually achieved my fucking main quest now that we're all on to everyone else's kind of thing. My original main quest. Which compared to the rest of you is like, so mine was deliver a loot. And the rest of you are like, overthrow a government, like overthrow another government, a royal family, a monarchy, and then Matt's there like, stop a fucking world war. Mine was deliver a loot.
So we're like Che Guevara
Like,
and you're like
level 1
Yodel.
quest.
Yeah. Oh, I can get rid of the loot actually. Now it is. I want to buy a loot before we leave. Remember. Yeah. So I'm like ribbing Loxy for being a little rich girl.
I don't have any money now.
Doesn't matter. You were born into money. I was born into a fucking sack of shit.
And we're both in the same place now, so stop being a whiny little bitch.
How much money? How many gold
Guys,
pieces have
guys,
you got on you?
Guys. No.
44?
Guys,
44.
Stop.
Fuck it. Where did she get 44?
I started with money.
Down. All sit down.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm so sick of
Oh.
these super related
How have you not
arguments.
noticed this whole time? I've been wearing fine clothes, I've had jewellery on, I've not had any issues paying for like...
I also,
items.
yeah, but I saw you steal a load of gems.
I like
I thought
shiny
you
things.
just stole it off of people's
Oh.
bodies, like their teeth.
I like
and
shiny
shit.
things.
Calm down.
I throw a black pudding at Loxy.
Can I catch it in my mouth?
Can I
Roll
also
dexterity.
attempt to catch it?
Oh my
Roll
god, what is
dexterity.
dex?
Sleight of hand.
The hell is that?
No, sleight of mouth.
Sleight of mouth.
I get
It's
6.
just dex. 16.
She critted
Catch
it. That's
that-
Chad. Why did you roll?
That's Chad, what?
Because I'm like in the middle of the table. I'm trying to catch the fucking black pudding.
You caught it!
No, she crit the perception
The
of
soup
what the
taste.
soup was.
I'm
Oh,
still trying to
okay.
fucking...
What are you trying to do, Matt?
I'm trying to catch the black pudding in the air as well. Because I'm trying to calm these two down at the other end of the table, and then he tries to throw a black pudding. I'm like, no, stop.
Oh.
Guys, calm the hell down, please.
I'm not saying it for real, by
She-
the way. I'm saying it with a smile on my face.
Okay.
She catches it deftly. In her mouth.
With my mouth. Can I spit it back at him?
Loxy demon tooth, more like.
Yeah.
Thank
do that.
you.
Naloxy.
It's
More
demon
like,
heart.
more like lots of money.
Wayo. Yes, so Nothing
Did
like
Telemac
good-
eat breakfast? Where is he? Is he here?
He is. He's so depressed by these soup-related arguments that he's not going to have any soup at all.
Oh.
No breakfast.
No, he's going to have some sort of breakfast, I think. A hearty breakfast. How much is a hearty one?
5
silver.
Yeah.
What I had.
The hearty one that Amol had.
Okay, that'll do.
Yes. A fine warrior's breakfast. We all food and that like falling out and in his beard. A warrior's breakfast. That's what they do, don't they? Like fucking throwing food and like hitting the cups, what them big cups of
Tankards.
ale and shit. Tankards
Taking huge
together.
bites out of big chicken legs.
Yes.
But never finishing them, just the first bite every time.
Yeah. Because
The rest goes to the dogs.
Yep, exactly.
Take a bite over the shoulder.
We'll throw it at the like. There's bound to be like a pack of starving children outside or something, right? Like medieval kind of world.
Urchins.
Urchins. I throw some bacon at the urchins. Are there any urchins?
Let me.
Little rat people running around.
Say rat
Good day
people.
there, sir. How's about them?
There are
chicken legs for us,
No sir? Have you,
sir?
No urchins.
there are no urchins in your current area.
I
Oh.
eat it all then.
Can we hire some urchins?
Is
I
there by
eat
any
every
chance a
single one.
foreshadowing bard hanging around? Just like playing the.
Are you also concerned that one of us is going to die today? I have a
Yeah,
feeling
a
that we
bit.
are. I think we're going to die today.
Why?
I don't think we're
I
going
just think-
to. I just think Tom's going to throw it. Has already thrown in mad foreshadowing for the events to come, but we've just ignored it.
But we didn't fight last week, first of all, which makes me think that he's going to throw something hard at us, right? And also,
No.
we're going like not. I don't know if we will even make it there today, but I think during Telemac's fucking thing, we're gonna one of us is gonna drop dead. There's no way we're gonna fucking infiltrate a government, a fucking whole jungle full of Telemac level elves. Like the whole army is controlled by this fucking woman, right? This fucking Laquisha, what's her name?
Latifa.
Latifa. Latifa's gonna fuck us. We're gonna die. Like we're gonna die. And when I say we, I literally mean me because when every single fight we do, I'm scared I'm gonna die because I run in. I fucking Leroy Jenkins.
We're a
every
team, and we
time.
got to believe that the Trigger Squad is better than that.
Yeah.
We've got to just hold our heads high and be like, no, we can make it through anything.
We do have a lot of ways to heal ourselves.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
You
ain't
wait
no
till I hit
mountain
level
low.
5, guys. You wait till I hit
Loose
level
enough.
5. I gain the power of immortality at level 5. That's what Tom was hinting at.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Completely immortality.
Eh?
To immortality.
Right.
Okay then, we
So,
leave. We leave and go.
You have looked for urchins. There are no urchins. You put your bacon in your pocket. Add it
No,
to your
I eat it
inventory.
all. I eat it all. I eat it all.
Okay, you eat bacon. Right, where are you going?
We're going to the dragon. We're going to go and see
Yeah,
if
let's
his passes
go.
work on the politicians guild or whatever it is
Yeah.
again.
Okay, so
Um,
you get to the gate to the government sector.
Where's that map gone? Yeah, that beautiful map, and now it's just Chad Kroger's head.
Oh yeah. There you go. Because I was looking at the map, but I forgot that I need to change the player banner. That's fine. There you go.
Thanks.
Yeah, you get to the gate of the governmental sector, and there's a guy stood on like a little table going, "Look, you can't go through unless you got a pass. The thing's like 2 buildings that way. Just get a pass. Takes like 2 minutes. Just get a pass." And then you just like walk past, and it's like, "Yeah, just you got a pass. Go on. Talk to the
Flash
dude.
pass.
Pass is flashed."
Like
Wait.
DC Trad Draconis coming in.
All right, so
That's Draconis Chad for DC. Chad Draconis.
he told us where the dragon thing was, right? Didn't he? Al Sahim. He told us, right?
No, he said no. Actually, he might have. He told you that there was a place, but he don't think he took you there.
No, he didn't take us
I'm
there.
sure-
but
Are
I'm
there
sure he
not
said
like
it's like down.
signs somewhere?
No, there's no signs. It's expected that you know where to go.
Okay.
If you go,
Um,
like if you're in this sector, it's expected that you have business there and you know what you're doing.
I think Telemac should squint.
Well,
I think
if you want to make an investigation check,
Like, just look around for dragon types.
Look around you. Sorry.
Look around you.
Every,
3 weeks in a row.
every week.
Look
11.
around, Joel. 1. Oh no, it's not crit. Fucking hell.
But don't. Oh no, only with
What do we
attack.
do?
That's what, exactly
Perception?
what I was doing.
It's investigation, not perception.
Investigation on skills. Is on the skills, yo.
Do.
Telemac about to drop his first mixtape.
So Chad's like, I think it's this way, and everyone's like, that's the way we just came from. And then Telemac's like, no, it's clearly this way. It's like, no, that's left. That's a wall. And then Imol and Lop's like, it's just down there.
There's loads of them.
We can see it. We can see it. It's just a long road that way.
It's a giant dragon-shaped building.
Okay, so you get to the building. It's like a compound type thing. There are there's like an outer wall with a gate. There's ornate. The gate is like an iron gate with ornate dragons worked into it. It's a beautiful gate. Outside it, there's 2 dragonborn guards.
I motion to like Chad to do take the reins.
I walk up to the guards and say, I need to speak to Gesh.
And they're like, I'm sorry, we just can't let anyone into this building.
Show the pass.
Say, even when the high tide comes, we will be ready. See if it does anything.
The one guard looks at the other, and then they open the gate.
I'm like, yo, that was sick. I like strut past as well, like past the guards, like.
Okay, we walk into the building. I walk into the building anyway.
There is a kind of receptionist person sat behind a desk. They look at you, confused for a second, and then realise that the guys are going to let you in for no reason. He looks at all of you and is like, I'm sorry, you here to see someone?
I'm here to see Gesh. We're here to see Gesh.
Gosh. Very well. He turns around and puts his thumb on a little piece of paper which glows green, and then fades down again. He turns back to you guys and says, he'll be down shortly.
Okay.
There's a lot of magic paper around this place. I don't trust it.
Is there anywhere we can sit and wait?
Yes, there are benches opposite the desk.
Okay. I go and just
And sorry,
sit.
sure, the reason there's lots of bits of magic paper is because I really like magic paper. That's it. That's literally the only
Enough
reason.
to do anything.
Do you like own 100 Kindles and just caress them at night?
My bed is made of Kindles.
My bed is made of Kindles. That's if you ever write an autobiography, that must be the time.
Yeah. So a few seconds later, a dragonborn walks down the stairs. Where the other staircase, as you walked in, was like the 2 staircases that met at the one balcony. In this case, there's like the balcony at the sides that go down into one staircase that's like in the middle of the room. He walks down from the right-hand side. As you open the door, it's the right-hand side, and he walks down that way.
Okay.
He has purple scales, and he's wearing a long purple robe with orange gilding around the cuffs and the hem. He's wearing some rings and stuff.
Does he look like that?
No, he doesn't look like that.
It's a good guess, though.
It was a good guess. That's what Tahim looks like. but only when he's feeling jaunty. Yeah, so he comes down, looks at the receptionist, and then looks at you. You've come to see me?
Does he look like that?
Yep.
Good.
I say, hello. I am... My name is Blub. I'm from the Ocean Kingdom. I'm here on very, very important business, and then I show him the medallion that Basto gave me.
He
And I
picks
say, even when the high tide comes, we will be ready.
He picks up the medallion and inspects it closely. He then breathes out a small green cloud of poison on it. And nothing happens. He looks up at you and then motions with his head for you to follow him.
I follow.
I follow.
But
as well.
I look back and I'm like, help me. And then I walk.
I'm already there. I'm
Oh,
like
yeah.
right next to you.
We're all with you.
I'm already there. Take a look around. And the sunshine. I'm literally there, like singing this, following it.
What's the film where it's like the guy and he's like I'll need my friend's help. I can't do it without them. Then he turns around and there's like all of them stood there behind him. It's like, oh my god, they're already here. What? I don't know.
But it sounds like it would make me cry if I saw it.
It's the type of thing that moistens the glands.
It's
of
like
my-
Final Fantasy 9,
That's
right,
always
guys? People
No.
who played...
Yes, it's like Final Fantasy 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
the bit.
But yeah, you go upstairs into his office. It's a big room. The desk in it. He calls for a servant who brings in more chairs, and they're placed in front of the desk, and then you all sit down. And then he leans forward on his desk and crosses his fingers, and then looks at you and says, "What business do you have with the green flames?"
In the Fish Kingdom of Atlantis, or whatever it's called. Tom, is it called Atlantis? What is it called?
I don't know.
It's called Atlantis. Atlantis.
I'm sure you've called it Atlantis before.
I think I have. And I think I said it as a joke, but then no one said anything, so now it's just Atlantis.
We're taking it.
Yeah. In the great fish city of Atlantis, there was a competition that was held, to which...
Called Atlantis Idol.
Atlantis Idol.
It's Pop Idol, but the pop is like a bubble popping.
Oh,
God.
idol.
Yeah, that.
No one in the city really knew what it was for. They just knew that it was for the whoever would win it would be the most charismatic and coolest fish in all of the land. I was kind of a joke contestant, and people laughed at me and only voted for me because I was ridiculous and not charming or cool at all. However, in doing so, I accidentally won, and then I found out that the competition was held for people to build this suit, so that they could infiltrate the Dragonborns, like here, the council, and give them false information, which would like scupper their forces so that the fish people could attack and slay all Dragonborns. They have an army which is quite significant. However, I got captured by rebels that disagree with this and don't look very kindly on genocide, and they said that we should fight back and tell you the truth so that you will spare mercy on a lot of our kind and we can take over the kingdom. I just sit back down.
Throughout this, he hasn't changed his expression at all, and he's just sat there, looking at you and blinking. He uncrosses his fingers and lays his hands on the desk. You are clearly not aware of this. I am a member of the Green Flames. We are a band of Dragonborn who deal information only in our own kind. The fact that you have told me this means that one of our number has trusted you greatly. I will receive this information and lead it on to the right people. Thank you for your help. What is your name?
My common name is Chad Draconis, but my fish-given name is Blob.
Very well, Chad. There may be a time when I call upon you again. Farewell for now.
Can I squint at him in case he's being a lying freak man?
Squint away, sir. Squint away.
He is revealed to be a lying freak man and transforms into his true form.
Freak man lie pants.
Giant pair of underwear.
I knew it all along.
Giant pair of polka dot underwear. Each dot has another face telling a different lie. Which one is telling the truth? You must find out.
You can't tell anything about him.
Oh, what? I got 23. What more do you want?
No, you got 22, he got 23, so he was fucking
Oh,
definitely lying,
balls. He
but
did
we
as
don't
well.
know.
Oh, shit. Just the fact he's rolled has given something away, I feel.
It's annoying, isn't it? Because like Tom
Yeah.
uses the same thing as us, so now I'm there like, he fucking lied to us.
Yeah.
And we're all gonna die, and we're not supposed to know this information.
No, thing is, it's not even that he's lying to you. It's whether you can tell if he's lying to you. So he might be telling the truth, but you just can't. But you believe him. That's the thing.
We see.
So either way, like it doesn't tell you anything. It's just whether you can tell.
Yeah.
I just kind of I stand up. and I
So
say,
he just said, okay, thanks for telling me. See you later.
That's all I wanted. I just wanted to inform. I stand up and I say thank you so much. I hope that you will be kind in the coming war and know that a lot of the people drafted into it would be just normal citizens and not people wanting this fight. Yeah. Then I leave.
I follow him out, and I want to ask Chad if it comes to a war, what is he gonna do?
I will fight on whatever side is right at the current time. I will fight the fish if the dragons agree to be kind with the people. I will fight the dragons if they are too harsh, and then I'll fight both of them if both are wrong.
What if they're both right?
If they're both right, then I'll
Just beat yourself up.
just keep out of it.
Okay,
I've never
grunt.
been in a war. I don't want to be in it. So, I've literally trained with drama lessons for years. So I would be the most charismatic I could possibly be. And considering that they put this competition down to they put this whole war down to a competition, shows that they just really wanted a face for this revolution.
Blimey.
Right. So you are led out of the building, outside
Well,
of the
now-
gates.
Yeah, now I look at Telemac like you are now in charge of literally everything we do for a very long time.
Indeed.
Probably.
Let's go to McDonald's and get McFlurries.
Yeah! We all jump
Ba,
up
ba,
the
ba,
back.
ba, ba. It was all a McDonald's advert after 12 weeks of Chronicles of the Grey.
God, that would be the worst. Fuck. Well,
So you don't want to go and get on the boat that he wants us to get, but you do want to get on a boat and go to the place he said. You don't want to get on
I
his
think
boat.
we're going to have a word with the people there and see what's what. See what we can squint out of them.
What did he say, Al Sahim, originally? Go to the dock or go back to Al Sahim?
Go back to him. But
We were
Let's
going to
go
go back to him and get his bow, but I think we're just going to go straight to the dock, so he doesn't have
Okay,
time to
that
set
was
up
it.
anything squiff. He might be on the level, but it's not worth
Oh
it.
yeah, so we're gonna out. We're gonna get there
Yeah.
first.
We're going to sneak out.
Should we head down to the dock?
Let's do this thing. But first I will ask Chad, do you think that went well? I don't really know about dragon people.
I think I did all I can. All I wanted to do was tell him the information. I want them to be prepared. I don't want genocide. Basically, I don't want all of my people to die. I don't want all of their people to die. I mean, half the world doesn't even know about fish people. I don't know. I want a council in a city like this. I want us to be treated like fairly, but there's no way we can do it without being out of, the water. And they only see it like we only can make ourselves known if we slaughter an entire race, which is probably not, the best thing. Our people hate dragons. They've been eating fish. It's like their main delicacy. They've just been standing upstream and just catching them in our mouths. Catching us in their mouths. So I don't know. It depends on who... I don't know, it depends on what they do, but I'm glad they know about it now. Now
Well-
both sides know they're going to war rather than just one.
Do you think there might be repercussions from the more militaristic fish people?
Absolutely, I think. But I mean, I think if they demand war, it's fairer that it's a two-sided than a one-sided war. I would prefer they both know than nobody. Yeah,
You are truly a noble man. Fish.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the change.
Much
Right.
like Loxy, who is legitimately a noble woman, and I backhand Loxy, but I hit her with my big orc thing on the back. We're like halfway to the dock, right? So on the map, we're in the government
Map.
sector, which is halfway to the dock.
Okay. Oh yes.
We could head straight there,
Yeah.
not
Wait, you
It's
want
safe
to get
enough.
loot?
but
You want a loot? Let's
but
go
I
get a
wanted to get a loot. But I don't think the loot is anywhere near as pressing as. There's probably a fucking loot at the dock.
Again, this is going to be
Just
a
a boat
fight.
full of loots.
This is going to be a fight that'll
A
last
loot
us.
full of boats.
Yeah.
we're
oh,
heading.
God.
We're heading through Old Town.
There might be a loot shop on the way.
What is
Yeah.
Old Town?
Billy's
Tom?
Loots.
Is it the same?
Old Town was the original city that Dukallan was built in. It is a lot shabbier than the rest of the city. It's where basically all the people they couldn't evict are. It's where all the criminal organizations are based. But because it's such a maze of streets and there's all like catacombs underneath it, there's no way for the police to catch anyone. It's basically where all the criminals and the poor people live.
And is there like a market in there?
Yes, there's a market in Old Town. There's a couple of markets in Newtown, and there's a market in the High Living sector.
What would be
And you said
perfect?
there's no like security there.
There is, but it's kind of like they're fighting a losing battle. There's Old Town has pretty much a law of its own.
I mean,
It's
what would
just-
be perfect
it's like
is
a
that
ghetto, basically.
we don't steal a boat, but I can in fact turn into something which everyone can ride on.
Like fucking
Lapras.
Pokemon.
A whale.
I'll become a
Lapras.
Lapras. Yeah.
I mean, how
Um,
far is it? Do
I
we
don't
know?
want to do that because what if you turn back for whatever
Let's all
reason?
go to the local zoo.
What if we go? What if we
Ticket
head?
tickets.
Just
Chan
running
looks,
through touching
touches
everything.
every animal.
But we could end up going to we could swim to an area where magic is suddenly disallowed, and you turn back, and we all drown.
I think that's a good point.
Well, you wouldn't drown. We'd drown. You'd lose the suit.
That's true. This is all very true. Okay, let's find a boat.
I say we head through Old Town and have a little look at some shoppies. We could refill. What do I have? Because I need to get stuff, right? Or did Chad buy me some things? Does everyone have arrows and crossbow bolts? And
Pretty much.
can we go and see if they sell like the rune blade or something? How do we upgrade weapons in this fucking game?
I don't know, we've never had any, but we started off with really good weapons, we've just kind of kept them.
Because I've
Yeah.
got a short sword and a scimitar. Is there any better for a dual wielder?
Not really, no, because
Apart from magic shit, I suppose.
yeah, like that's it. The whole deal is that
Eventually we'll
because
find
you've
fucking
been
magic
kind of been
sword.
doing little skirmishes, and you haven't really been going into dungeons or anything like that.
Time to do an FF14 dungeon raid, ladies and gentlemen.
It's,
Let's go kill Ifrit.
Like if
You need a tank, a healer, and 2 DPS.
Well, I can
Spoiler.
I can heal. Brad, tank, 2 DPS.
If
We
you
think that's what we are.
Yeah.
We're actually a fucking raid team.
if you properly looted the storeroom at the wall, you would have found magic equipment in there. Like I think you got potions and stuff, didn't you?
We looked in that room, didn't we? Me and Emma, but we only took our stuff.
Yeah,
And then we left again. We didn't
Yeah,
actually
they were-
like...
they were
I didn't go in there, Emma did.
Yeah.
And what's his face came out with all of the bits and threw them at me, so I didn't bother going in there. But that would have been a fucking much better idea. We were immediately on the run.
Yeah, immediately on the run, so you couldn't have done that.
Which is a shame, because I wanted to look for the splint mail or whatever the fuck it was I was desperate for back then. Way back then. I was got a fucking level 4 orc.
Like, if you think about it, there hasn't really been much time to go for like places where there are lots of treasure.
No, we've been constantly... I mean, we're still on the run.
Yeah.
I'm well up for getting on a boat and going to the jungle, though, because there's no fucking way that Boric and Kerak are going to be there.
Are we out? Are we in Old Town already?
No, we're in the government sector.
Are we still in the government sector? Hold up, everyone. Can we go into the gnome place? Because I want a new suit.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you were going to do that.
I could do as
Shit,
well.
I was, and I was going to I've completely just ignored
Well, why don't you go see the gnomes, and the
I'll
rest
do
of us
it,
can
man.
go shopping in Old Town,
That's perfect.
or maybe we'll. Does anyone not
Well,
want to
no,
go
we
shopping?
should stick together. The people that are hunting Telemac are too dangerous for any of us for me to deal with alone, or us not to deal with as a team. We need to stick together in this.
Well, it's not going to take ages, is it? Let's just go.
Yeah, like
Matt, Chad.
I think that like time is a more dangerous enemy, because if there's people right here right now that are hunting Telemac, they already would have had us. So it means that if anything, they're on.
Unless
the way.
they're waiting for one of us to not be with them.
No one does that. I was a bandit. You strike as a single force.
Fine, I will.
Imul is completely unaware that there are things in the world that are probably assassins. I'm just imagining that everyone works on like bandit, attack with 10 men, and just rob and leave the cart that was in the middle. The weak family with Jules cart.
I will trust you.
Well, look, you're not going to get in trouble. You're not going to get in trouble in the government sector.
No, but
And
you
Old
guys
Town-
might. And what if I can't find you at the end?
I'll stay
know what?
with Chad.
Well, if we can't,
I
if
don't
we
need to buy anything.
if we
I
don't
can just
find
hang out.
anything by the end of the day, we meet at the dock at midnight.
Okay.
But then Chad still has to walk all the way through the freaking Old Town crime place by himself.
It's Old Town. It's no different. It's just a town.
It could be like
Every
Old
town
Town.
has crime. No one's going to be scared of a town.
I'm still fighting that I don't want to be left. I don't want you guys to be left. I don't want to just walk out and then find that I don't have any friends left because they've all been slaughtered or kidnapped. Like,
Yeah, we split in twos. Because I need to do like
Two
I
of
need,
my
I need to
friends.
do like I want to do like shopping and look around for like weapons and shit. I want to see if they fucking sell a magic sword now.
How about we all just stay together
Like, I know
and
they
do it
fucking
real
won't.
quick?
Yeah, or at least split into 2 groups as opposed to going off individually.
Yeah, I think twos.
You're gonna give Chad an anxiety attack. Let's just stay together.
Yeah, but Chad's afraid because he doesn't have a bodyguard, right? So we give Chad a bodyguard, Loxy.
No, he's scared of you lot dying, especially you, because you're an idiot. He doesn't want his boyfriend to die. For God's sake, him all.
I did not burst through the side of a fucking pub on a bear,
Yet.
right?
Maybe we
Like-
shouldn't be left together.
The only time
No,
that I've
Loxy.
like done anything insane wasn't like you've done way worse shit than me. You stole
Ah.
shit in front of
okay,
guards.
but be remember.
Oh yeah, the
remember-
magical paper.
Be remember.
What was it called?
What was what?
Yeah.
Oh god, the
Carry on.
magical inkwell. Yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh,
I'm
the
not that bad. I'm
Thanatos.
just really blunt, but
The
I'm always just on task. Nothing's gonna
Okay.
hurt me. Look at me, and I like.
Can we? Can we remember that you two are both being hunted by 2 different groups? I have just ratted out an entire kingdom of people, and we found out that
Loxy's rich.
Loxy and Loxy's rich. We're gonna get fucked. Like, let's all stick together for at least for a meantime. We
But
will
the
be 10
longer-
minutes. We've
we're
spent
gonna
longer arguing about this than it would be to go in.
It's gonna take
sup
10
and get
minutes
in
to
this-
build an entire fucking gnomish dragon suit. It's gonna take you all day. That's it. That's gonna take That's gonna take
Fine,
all day.
fine.
No, I think we
Might be
should go
some
with
upgrades.
Chad.
We're going like how far away is
No.
Old Town Market? Tom?
Um,
Walking distance, time wise.
probably about an hour.
Alright. We're within an hour of each other. There's not like nothing's gonna happen in that time. If anything's gonna happen, it's gonna have happened already.
I'm thinking back to the last time we let Chad and Loxy off on their own.
Exactly.
Time, but
do
I'm
you
thinking
really
time-
trust us to not steal and kill entire governments?
Yeah.
I don't think
Here's
you do.
what-
I
I
think you should
haven't
follow us.
I haven't decided on the teams here yet, but what I'm saying, I'm still trying to argue the point that we split up because I think time is against us more so than that there are all these fucking perils in the city already.
The thing is, I want to go and look for some weapons as well.
Give me a shopping list. Give me a
See,
shopping
because
list.
Would you
and
trust
I'll-
somebody
me
else
and
to buy
Loxy
something
head
as
in.
personal as a weapon?
Who knows weapons better than me? What do you want?
They're not
You don't
weapons
want a bow.
to use. You see, I might want a bow, you see. You wouldn't know your bows.
But
Loxy
like,
kinda
just
knows
like
that.
asking your mum to go get a PlayStation, you're going to come up with a Poly Station. It's not going to be the same thing at all. It's going to be one of the cheap knockoffs.
All right, Tom, I'd like to look around on the ground for like a brick or something. Can you tell me if there's a brick or a large rock?
Roll perception.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, listen, I really listen. I want a new suit, which is going to cost a lot of money. Telemac is on an important mission. Loxy's a royal. I want to go into a government with 2 royal figures, and be like, "Sup, I want to get the new suit. Can you help me with it in some way?"
How about we all go, and if the suit is going to take all day to make, we take Chad's fish body along with us.
I've made my mind up. What have I found a
so-
rock?
You find a pebble roughly that can fit in like the center of your palm. That's the biggest thing.
That'll do. I lob it as hard as I can at the nearest wall.
I try and catch it in the air.
It's gonna fucking
roll
split your
dexterity.
hand open. I've got
Roll
fucking
dexterity.
strength. I've got fucking like 6 bonus on strength or something crazy.
Yeah, I'm Legolas and he does weird shit.
He does do weird shit. He can do that fucking thing where he runs along it or whatever.
Oh, fucking top of the pebble. So,
He does a fucking backflip off it in the middle of it.
Next bit. Oh,
it
my
all looks
fuck-
really CGI.
I was
fake.
cracking up through that. It was my favourite thing that ever happened in any movie ever.
What do I need to roll there?
Sleight of hand.
Oh god, I'm not very good at sleight, I think. Yes, I am. Oh.
You catch it, but it does damage to you.
Great.
Of
God's
one.
sake of all.
One plus your full
I
strength.
kick the dirt and I laugh at Ashens. Whatever amount of damage is done to him.
1 plus your strength modifier.
Oh god, my strength modifier is 0.
No, Amol's strength.
Boom!
Oh, 4.
So you take 5 damage.
That was a
Oh,
funny.
fuck, I fucking broke his hand. Dude, like, what the fuck, man?
But it was worth it. I don't know why, but it was worth it.
Right, I fall on. I'm pissed off. I kick the ground and I'm kind of like sniggering at Ashens, and I'm like, fine, let's just go to this fucking gnome government.
Listen, if you're going to be a dick about it, you could just not.
Oh, come on, let's just bloody go. We've got them on side, Christ's sake.
Oh, my
Just, I think we're in more trouble milling about in the fucking government sector where nothing is gonna happen to us. I think because we're gonna spend we're spending twice as long doing stuff. By the time your fucking suit is made, we've then got to go all the way and buy shit. Whereas we could be like, oh,
We don't have to wait for the suit to be made. We can take him along in a bag.
he can turn into a sparrow.
Alright.
That's a good point as well. I can also do that.
So you want to leave the suit? You want to leave that suit unguarded?
What, with gnomes? I trust gnomes.
I don't trust no one in this city, but fine, let's go.
Fuck, we won't then.
Oh my
We're going.
god!
I'm already.
Listen,
I'm fucking.
let's go to the gnomes. We don't even know what's going to happen, alright? Right, where are the gnomes? Rolling perception,
I'm
looking
telling
around.
you, we're gonna
angrily.
get. I'm still grumbling. I'm walking along behind you. I'm grumbling.
Sorry, 1 second.
Grumbling and grumbling
My
about how we're
investigate, my
taking
investigation is
too
+1.
long.
It's 11. I get
You
11.
don't want to mess with Boric. He's probably fucking at the gate already. He found us the other week. We need to be on a boat. He'll never follow us on a boat. Fucking Jesus Christ.
God, somebody get him an ice lolly. Bloody hell.
Luxy, do you want to roll
What am I rolling?
investigation?
Okay, I shouldn't have been a bandit. I should
yeah.
have been a fucking detective. Every
Right, you
investigation roll in this city, I've done 3.
You have
so
the
far.
option to just not search for it as well. You can just
Me?
like, be like, yeah, and just be like,
Ah.
oh.
No, I wouldn't waste time.
Okay, so
Loxy has
Uh,
found one in an alternate
you can't-
dimension. Or something.
yeah,
An antimatter gnome hall.
She's looking around, but she's just face down on the ground, like I can't see it anywhere.
yeah. Okay, so you get to the gnome place, and there's little, unlike the dragonborn who stood outside, there's like little perches, and gnomes with bows and arrows like poke out and say, "Who goes there?"
I reveal my suit and I'm like, hello. we are on important council missions, and I just wanted to know if you could upgrade the suit or do something with my suit.
One of them looks closely and goes, "What?" And then turns around and goes, "Carrie!"
What was that character from Little Britain? Margaret, Margaret, Margaret.
Yeah. All of these gnomes now look like
Yeah.
what's his face?
Oh, you're Matt
Hello.
Lucas. The
Matt Luke.
A little dwarf runs out of the building in like a little blue robe, and it's like, what's going on? What's going on? And she runs up. She's fairly old looking, which for gnomes means she's ancient.
Does she look like this?
Yes.
Good.
But with the blue robe on, and it's a lot more sleeves.
So she looks like this.
Yes.
Good.
Nice.
And then she runs out, and then she's like, "What's going on? What did you?" And then she bursts through the gate, and then jumps on Chad's front, and then starts like poking and prodding and like trying to unscrew things with her
I
hands.
thought you were going to say humping for a second. I wondered where this was going.
Hello. Can you make this better than it is? Because I'm a druid, I need to keep jumping out to change forms. Can you make it so that I can fuse with the suit in any way? Or do something? I want to be able to feel the
God, he's
touch
gonna
of my
become a
lover.
cyborg.
Yeah, I want to become a cyborg fish. A giant cyborg fish. That can turn into animals. Which are also cyborgs, but...
Surely this is like hardcore fucking Full Metal Alchemist magic.
This is sort of more of a Shadowrun rather than
Yeah.
Twice and Drink.
I wish to become living metal.
I want to be big.
I have seen Tetsuo the Iron Man and was inspired.
I basically want to be Ultron now.
Yeah.
I want to become a fish Ultron. Which looks kind of fishy anyway.
She
I want to be him.
she's like, walk inside, and then she's like crawling over you, and she's like got a load of screws, and she's put them in her pocket, and then she's like lifted up a panel, and like she's got an arm inside, in your shoulder.
Okay, I kind of turn to the others like, I feel like I'll be okay here with these guys now. So if you do want to go the other plan, save time, I'm all feel free. And then I walk inside.
Are we going in with him?
I'm going to go in with him. While we're here, it's pointless just to walk him up here, because then he'll have to walk out on his own, and yeah, I think we should stick together.
Alright, I'll be stood outside watching because I'm convinced we're gonna die. I'll can I max out perception and just I will stand out the front sharpening my sword, but can I sit, are there like some steps I can sit on and sharpen
Yeah,
my
you
sword?
can sit.
and-
You can sit outside the main door. It's all the places are like little compounds. So there's an outside wall and then the actual building. So you're just inside the wall, but not in the building.
Yeah, I'll sit there and sharpen my sword and tell them that I'm gonna be a lookout. I'll look out for shifty characters.
Okay.
Can I now do a look around? Look around you.
Look around. What
do
do you
my-
see?
Can I do my first look around?
Yep. Do you first look around you?
Because I'm fully convinced that something's going to get us before we leave. Fucking Al
That's a
Sahim.
government thing.
Al Sahim.
Oh.
There's 100% watching.
You could
tell me.
hide and I could pretend to be somewhere else and just stand outside if you want. So then he won't recognise me and think you lot are there.
He's not going to think anything of me. I'm just a half-orc. I look like a sentry.
But you've met him.
Who?
I mean, you
Al
look like a
Sahim.
sentry that's hanging out with gnomes.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
You're going to turn yourself into a gnome?
I can just turn into a gnome for a bit. Just hang out.
I'll go inside as well then. Check out these gnomes, see if they've got any rocket launchers for me. Can I as I'm wandering through, can I see if there's anything cool around whenever we get to the place?
Okay.
Like a magic sword.
Right. So, Loxy, you're outside.
In
Wanna
gnome
roll?
form.
You want to roll perception?
Yes.
Can you turn yourself into a gnome?
Yeah, I can change races now. That's why I turned into an elf before.
Huh.
Oh my god, I lose my dice thing all the time.
Right. So as the rest of you are walking through, you don't really see anything. Just like It's like people walking past every day. It's just a guy walking his dog, and then a couple of a family walking past. Then like a lot of people in fancy clothes walking to and fro, just normal stuff. And on the inside, Kerry has led you into a workshop, and is like she's played with all the wires, then she screwed all the stuff back in, and then she stood on her desk looking at you like, "Where'd you get that? Where'd you get it? What is it? How does it work? Is there a power source on the inside, or is it outside? Are you powering it? Is it magical, or is it purely mechanical? What's happening with it? Is it like made to be humanoid, or was it made for someone else and then adapted to you, or was it made specifically for you? Are you on life support from the machine, or can you live by yourself, separate to the machine? Is it water in there, or is it some type of amniotic fluid that somehow keeps you alive? Can you breathe normal air? No, you're a fish. You must be a fish. Are you actually just a fish, or are you some type of human that's been turned into a fish? Can you talk? Yes, you can talk. I heard you talk earlier. Can you talk common, more than common, more than common? I heard you talk something earlier. That was definitely common. I don't know. What's happening right now? Maybe. What if it was actually all just a magical internal thing that's being kept alive? But no, because the wires wouldn't make sense like that, and there's not enough of an exoskeleton on the inside for it to be that strong. I wonder. The armor plating seems pretty thick. It's obviously meant for battle.
Oh my god, says him all and walks out. I'm out. I'm in the room before the room we went in, whatever that is,
Yeah.
and I'll find a little fucking corner and sit
I'm
down.
doing the same thing, massaging my temples.
Sit down
this.
like, what? Is she even talking?
Ignore.
So I'll sit down and I'll carry on sharpening my swords.
Ignore them. They're fine. Answer. I don't know about power source. I didn't build the suit. A gnome built the suit. I was told to come here, and then if I wanted a suit upgrade, I don't know if it's power source. I think it is magical. No amniotic fluid. I am just breathing this water. This is just regular water. You can fill up tap water to be fine. Yes, I'm just a fish. Yes, I can speak other things. Look, I can speak blobbish. And that's all I can. Yes, it was built for battle, but it was more built for also infiltrating dragon strongholds and making it seem like I was full dragonborn. However, gnomes can see through that. Is this all?
And it's like, would like to take it apart. Can I take it apart?
Yes, but put me in water first, please. I don't want to die. How long will this take? We're in a rush.
Rush. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe a day or two.
Sparrow form.
What will you do with this day? Will you make this suit better, or will you just look at it?
Don't know. Might not have the parts. Might be able to make it better. Might be able to make it 10 times better. Might make it worse. Might not be able to put it back together as it was. I don't know. Never seen anything like this before. So intrigued. So interesting. What's happening right now?
Yes, use the
Big one.
suit.
Big one. Big one. Orc in here.
I get up. I walk in.
She jumps back on the suit and starts unscrewing the bowl from the top. You take head. Take it somewhere.
The head.
Come on, let's
bowl.
go. Take me. Take the bowl.
If he's still in the bowl, can he speak English still?
No.
I'm like turned into a sparrow then.
So I'm like, hey, take the.
And I'm just like, he's a druid. So, and then I'm like, Chad, Sparrow, Chad, Sparrow, Chad, Sparrow. Land on my shoulder, and away we go.
She's like, okay, leave me be now. And
How long have we got to wait? Did we hear all that, me and Telemac?
Yeah, because the door was open. It was just you were outside.
All right, so this is going to take a day, and I look at Telemac like, do we have that long? What should we do now?
Well, this is a worry, because if old Tahim isn't on the level, and he tells the Rough Riders where we are, or we're here, we now won't get out in time. Basically, what I'm saying is, Chad, you've killed us all. No, well, sounds like we're not going to get the suit back for a bit. Fuck it, let's go and look for some weapons and stuff, if that's all right with you guys.
Go shopping.
Okay, we go out. Let's go out the
Sex
front.
City.
Can I ask a gnome to where we staying? Sticky Lizard.
Yep.
I tell the gnome to send message the moment that thing is ready. Send a message to the Sticky Lizard where we're staying.
Okay.
That we can come and pick it up, and I give that gnome 2 silver, depending on 2 silvers. Is that enough? Is that a lot?
Yeah, that's
Is that
fine.
a good
Like-
tip amount? What would
Yeah,
I
that's-
normally tip a gnome
Well, I mean,
for a
it's
message?
it's just a tip. So, like they send messages all the time for free because they're government stuff.
Yeah, but I want it like quick, sharp.
Well, two silver's enough. 2 silver's a good amount.
All right, I give him 2 silver, my last 2 silver, and I leave. And we grab Loxy. Like, see anything?
Nah, just a man walking a dog. Families and shit.
This is gonna take like up to 2 days, maybe a day, for them to do some stuff to this thing. Chad's in sparrow form until that time, and he can't speak. And I'm fucking pissed. I'm so pissed, and Telemac does not look too happy.
You're in a
either.
bad mood, and then you're in a good mood for like half a day, and now you're pissed again.
I fly
'Cause
to
we're all
Loxy's shoulder
fucked.
as soon as I see Loxy.
I've told them that we're sent to Sticky Lizard, so we might as well head back to Newtown and go to the market and have a look for stuff, buy some weapons and a loot and stuff like that. How do you feel?
I agree with this proposition. Just
Everybody-
keep on the move. I think the more we keep on the move, the safer it will be.
Everybody on high alert, please, and we head back to Newtown just in time for the first break.
Am I still a gnome?
I don't know, what are you?
Yeah, I'll just be a gnome
You're
for
two
a bit
gnomes.
until it runs out.
How long does it last?
Like an hour. Just hang out.
Alright. We're all gonna die after the break. I'm like fucking so convinced that we are fucked now. I really wanted to be like out of here within like an hour. I wanted to be down at that. I wanted to like be like, market, loot, got it, fucking fucking magic sword and some arrows on a boat. And now we've got to wait 2 days. Because we're going to be fucking assassinated in our sleep. He's a Alright, no, I'm not even going to get into it. I'll see you all in 5 minutes. It's normally 5 minutes, isn't it? 3 to 12 minutes. Will be 8 minutes. 6 will be 7.5 minutes. And we will return with the final part, because we're all going to die, of Chronicles of the Grey.